Good morning, my beautiful Astralites. Just a reminder for you all to like, subscribe, and keep those push notifications turned on. Also, feel free to leave a comment down below. It's been really helpful for me. I appreciate all the love and support. Now, without further ado, let's get baking. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Sensational Delights. I'm your host Astral, and today I'm very excited because we are making easy soft pretzel bites. Honestly, it's not going to be too easy because it is going to require some work, but hopefully you guys stay with me. I got you covered. So for the ingredients, you're going to need 2 1/4 teaspoon of dry active yeast, which is very important, especially if you're baking with dough. 1 1/4 cups of warm milk, which I have to the side right over here. 2 tablespoons of honey. 4 cups of flour. I already got that nice and sifted in a blue bowl here. 1 teaspoon of salt. Half cup of egg whites. Now, before I go any further, I should mention that the egg whites are mainly used for basting the pretzel bites, the dough and what have you. And if you prefer not to use egg whites, you can substitute for butter. It's just for the basting course of it. So if you prefer butter over egg whites over butter, however you want to baste your dough, it's entirely up to you. And we have 1 tablespoon of water, 1 tablespoon of salt, and half a cup of baking soda, which is also very important because it's going to be for the boiling water. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so you're going to want to preheat your oven to 450. Get that out the way. And if you have a baking sheet close by, make sure that it is lined with parchment paper. That is also going to be a crucial part in your baking process. And what you're going to do now is you're going to take your warm milk here. And it's going to look something like that. And what you're going to do is you're going to form it together. Just add a little bit of flour that's left over on here. And you're just going to take it out of the bowl. It's got some weight to it. And you're just going to form it into a ball. So something around there. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to cut it into 4 parts. or less if you want less than the acquired amount for pretzel bites. That's okay. And you're just gonna turn them into strands. Now make sure that you have enough dough to get the strands, otherwise it's gonna turn out limp and, well, it probably doesn't really matter because you're gonna cut it up anyway, huh? But yeah, either way, just make sure that you can get the strands as thick as possible. I think that'd be more like it, to be honest. Make sure it's nice and so fluffy. Okay. Got my oven preheated and the boiling water. So your dough bite should look something like that. And let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll cut up 3 more from the second strand. And since you have your water boiling, you're going to take your baking soda. Be very careful because it can cause a reaction. So you're going to have to do it very slowly. Like that, I almost got myself. If it goes like a big kaboom to it, just wait a couple seconds before pouring some more in here. Okay, that's good. And now I would like to introduce to some of you who are new to baking and cooking. What you're going to do next is what is called flash cook, which brings me to a nom note. And today's nom note, flash cooking is heating up food items at a very, very low amount of time rate. So what you're going to do is you're going to add the pieces 10 to 12 at a time. Or if you're not really going to be that hungry or anything, you could use less. That's okay. I just get majorly hungry, so. And you're just going to let that flash cook for 20 to 30 seconds. And also, if you want to flash cook leftovers, all you have to do is simply put a little bit of oil in a heated saute pan, put the leftovers in, and quickly toss it. And I'm just going to kind of move this around a bit. Give it a few more seconds. And with a slotted spoon, you're going to transfer the pretzel bite dough onto the parchment baking sheet. So after you remove them with the slotted spoon, you're going to just put it off to the side and let it cool for approximately, uh, most likely, 1 or 2 minutes. If you don't have a slotted spoon, what I did was I took a full baking spoon and I just simply transferred it over to the parchment paper. I'm letting it cool down for a minute before I transfer it. But plain and simple, um, that's pretty much how you get it set before baking them. And if you have extra dough left over, if you are able to cling wrap it, just put it back in a mixing bowl, a clean mixing bowl. Make sure it's cling wrapped, and you can refrigerate it for however long you need to. And the pretzel bite should be cooled down now. So what we're gonna do, get your oven mitt, and you're just gonna put it in the oven. And remember, it's preheated for 450 degrees, and you're gonna bake them for 10 minutes, which seems for a proper time to take a quick commercial break. Also, before I forget, make sure that your pretzel bites are basted before you place them in the oven. When we come back, I'll show you what to do next. In the meantime, enjoy today's fun fact about cats. See you guys in a minute. Hey Astralites, fun fact of the day. Cats can hear ultrasound, which is pretty impressive. And unlike the other animals with acute sense of hearing, cats are not able to use ultrasound as a form of communication. And as much as it pains me to say this, being a dog lover that I am and that I've told you guys, cats have better hearing than dogs. Anyway, that has been your fun fact of the day. Back to the show. Hey guys, welcome back to Sensational Delights. I'm your host Astral, and that was a very fun and interesting fact about cats. I'm a dog person, but truth be told, they're just my preference. I enjoy all animals equally. Uh, that's honestly, I think that's why the cats were chosen to be the gods of Egypt over all those other animals. I don't know, you tell me. But anyway, the pretzel bites are done. Oh! And let's see how they turned out. Mm. Pretty good for first, excuse me, first try. If they get stuck to the parchment paper, just do the best you can trying to remove it. That's all the time I have today. I'd like to thank you guys for all the love and support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, sensational vibes only, and keep those push notifications turned on. Until next time, this has been Sensational Delights. I've been your host, Astral. Bye bye, loves.